Welcome back to 307 Reacts. I have a really bad snap.
They did it
That was
together.
good.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
I'm also really awkward, so it's fine.
This is my girlfriend, Kenna. This is my cousin, Becca.
My
which
girlfriend,
is
Becca.
Matt's girlfriend.
Yep.
I'm Chris, and this is Matt. And today we're reacting to Country Girl by Savannah Dexter.
Now, this is the one, typically like once every couple weeks, we have that video where we have to go, well, we fucked up the first time we did this. So we actually did do a reaction to this one, but we fucked it up the first time. Our screen cap didn't work or something. I can't remember. But
it was stupid.
So unfortunately, we have seen this one, but these girls have not seen this yet. So we decided to bring them in for a first, a more genuine first reaction or whatever. So
yeah.
That's
Becca, you look so stoked.
I'm so excited, you guys.
all right. You guys ready?
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's get it.
God, it's like a movie.
I'm thick as cornbread, get that from my mama. I got guns like my daddy, you don't want the drama. I'm a little bit of Dolly mixed with Rihanna. Make sure before you cut the check, you add enough commas. I know my ice cream, bring them to the yard. Like they walking on a high beam, trying too hard. I'm sweet as iced tea, sugar in a jar. You ain't ready for a girl like me, oh Lord.
All right, go ahead and hit pause. All right, so first reactions, girls. How we feeling? How we feeling, babe?
I feel like I just shouldn't say words right now. I feel like I should probably just keep my words inside of my brain.
That's okay. That's a fine place for them to be.
Yeah,
nothing wrong
yep.
with that.
That's probably where they belong right now.
I think that black outfit's my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
she has a nice body.
Yeah.
We can all tell that you have a body. You're showing it to everybody. That's cool.
She does, and
So one of the biggest controversies with this song is when it come out is she got a lot of flack for, dressing the way that she does. And one of her biggest things on her Instagram story, she was like, I grew up hating my body. I was made fun of in middle school and stuff. She goes, I was always afraid to be in the skin that I'm in. And she said this was kind of like the first video where she was just going to go in and just put herself out there and be proud of who she was and how she looked. And so this was one of those things where she's finding her self-confidence within the way that she dresses or her appearance and the way that she I guess takes pride in herself for once in her life, which is kind of a cool
I definitely think that she should be proud of herself.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely.
Holy fuck.
But that's her vibe. That's definitely her vibe. I feel like every video I've seen, this is her vibe.
It definitely is.
So,
it definitely is her vibe. She's had, and it's interesting too because it's obviously a talked about thing within these guys' circle because some of the other guys will have comments in their songs about Savannah and how she's not afraid to show it and rock it and do the thing or whatever. So
the one thing as far as the lyrics, she talks about I'm thick like cornbread, get that from my mama. I've got guns that I get from my dad. And so she's like, I look this way, but I also know how to use a gun, and I know how to protect myself, and I've learned things about
traditional
values growing up.
Yeah. For sure.
And then the other things is she's like, I'm sweet, I'm nice and sweet, but don't mess with me, I'll fuck you up.
Me too.
Same. That's what I was thinking.
So go ahead and hit the arrow back. Back five. Yep. Back five, and then
keep going.
Let's hit it.
You ain't ready for a girl like me, oh Lord, Born south of the Mason-Dixon, sugar and spice so sweet, make them pay attention. I'm a freak in the sheets, bake in the kitchen. I told him if you bring the meat, I got all the fixings. He wants that cornbread, sweet tea, meat and 311. If he's putting in work, I got dinner in the oven. Like a country girl. He wants a country girl. He wants that homegrown walk without the drama. Someone with good qualities just like his mama. He wants a country girl. He wants a country girl.
Okay, go ahead and pause it. So this is one particular section of the song that made me think of you. Because she talks about, my man's going out, he's putting in the work, he's bringing home the money.
Dinner's in the oven.
My job is to take care of my husband, and that's what I want to do. I want to make sure the house is clean. I want to make sure there's food on the, cooked food on the table when he gets home. And that's definitely you, for sure. But
I second that. I love it. It's appreciate the hell out of her.
The whole vibe of the song is she's like, they want a country girl, talking about they want somebody with good values and that isn't going to go around and sleep with every dude in town.
Yeah.
Who isn't going to take their man for granted in the work he puts in.
Yeah, yeah. And there's something to be said, too, about, typically men look for values in women that remind them of their mom. It really is kind of a weird biological thingy that happens. So when she's saying, he wants someone with good values like his mama, that's real. That's relevant shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
girls tend to do the same thing. Also, question: is that guy that's in the video? Is that her boyfriend?
Yeah,
we talked about that actually.
No,
last time we watched this. Me and Chris talked about that.
Yeah, because we didn't know. She'd been teasing on Instagram that she has a new man in her life, and she kept teasing and leaving hints for who it was. Turns out it's actually Bravo Gator.
Yeah.
Which, if you guys don't know who that is, he featured in a song with her called "The Swamp." And
I think he
can spit bars.
Doesn't he run the label too?
He runs a label that he has her signed, as well as some other artists signed under as well.
Yep. So
I also want the glasses that are in the background.
I like those rose-colored mugs.
Cups.
Yeah, I love those mugs, man. Those are awesome.
That mac and cheese did look good, but I don't think it's as good as what Kenna could make.
Either one of these two. Becca's mac and cheese casserole that she made. What was that? A few weeks ago or whatever, Labor Day.
Oh yeah.
That was unstoppable, man.
So let's back it up. 5, hit it again.
Here we go.
Country girl, he wants a country girl, country girl, country girl. All these dudes keep asking for nudes. If you knew me better, you'd see I'm too classy for you. Deal with this shit every day, and I'm not in the mood. The only way you'll get Savannah's if my nana approves. You gotta work for it, buy a Birkin purse for it, throw in a new Super Duty, make them pockets hurt for it. I know what I'm worth, make a sinner go to church for it. Play me like a fiddle, you might end up in the dirt for it. Born south of the Mason-Dixon, sugar and spice so sweet, make them pay attention.
So and the first time I listened to the song, I didn't catch that. But she talks about, you're going to have to get me a purse or get me a truck or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that just doesn't rub me the right way.
Yeah, that screams materialistic.
But it's not about that. It's about the fact that he's putting in work and actually contributing to a relationship, right? It's not necessarily like, oh, you're going to have to buy me all these nice things to win me over. It's like, once you have me, I want you to take care of me because I'm taking care of you.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not necessarily get me all this fancy shit. It's just like a two-way street.
I want to be able to,
she's talking about people asking for nudes. Like, I'm not just gonna give away my body to you.
Too classy for that,
I'm like, here you go, have that. Like,
And I like that she followed that up with, I deal with this bullshit every day. I'm over that. Like, I don't need that shit in my life. But
and the other thing is it's wild how many people just date losers. There's so many. It kills me.
Not us. We're not losers.
Oh, God.
I don't think. I don't know.
It kills me seeing some there's a girl I went to high school with her, but she's dating some dude, and he just stays at home, and she works at a gas station, and she's the only one bringing in money, and he's not even on unemployment. He's just home.
You know how many girls around here that I know that do that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. Yeah,
shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm. What is?
I know. I see it all the time too. Yep, I see it all. I mean, we won't name any names, but I know a few people in a close circle here that are making some of those choices, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Me and Becca were having a conversation about people making bad choices earlier.
Yeah. It's a common thing around these parts, and maybe
really
maybe it is in your guys' home states too. If it is, let us know, because I'd like to relate a little bit to what you guys have going on. So.
Oh, for sure, that's a USA thing.
I hope so.
Definitely.
Tell me some stories, because I want to hear them. Put them down in the comments. But
anyways. So let's go back 5 and keep going.
Born south of the Mason-Dixon, sugar and spice so sweet, make them pay attention. I'm a freak in the sheets, bake in the kitchen. I told him if you bring the meat, I got all the fixings. He wants that cornbread, sweet tea, meat and 3 loving. If he's putting in work, I got dinner in the...
So I like that. So she's talking about, if he brings the meat, basically brings home the bacon, I've got the fixins, I'm going to prepare it, whatever. But then she also says if he's putting in work, pudding, like
If
chocolate
he's
pudding.
pudding in the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like that.
We
It's-
referenced that the first time we watched this
Yeah.
one too. I missed that. I was like, oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, another food reference. I like that.
You can just keep going.
Yeah.
Oven like a country girl, country girl, country girl. He wants a country girl, country girl, country girl. He wants that homegrown walk without the drama. Someone with good qualities just like his mama. He wants a country girl, country girl, country girl. He wants a country girl, country girl, country girl. He wants a country girl, country girl, country girl. He wants a country girl, country girl, country girl.
I don't know how to twerk. I wish I did.
And then just hit space.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
I like her makeup.
I want to learn how to twerk too. We should just
That's what we're doing
take some
today.
we should take some lessons together.
I'll
It'll be
teach
fun.
you.
Okay.
It's like
That's what we're doing today.
boom, we got our afternoon figured out. Go get some lunch and come back to the house and start fucking just
Twerking.
sweaty dancing.
Yeah.
It'll be sick.
So I like even these two were talking about it when we were coming in. Like, oh, is she saying like, oh, I'm a country girl, like, oh, I wear short shorts and cowboy boots and know everything about horses and cattle. It's not necessarily like she's saying I'm a cowgirl. She says I have country girl values. Like
Right.
I have good homegrown
Those southern
values.
values.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too, for sure.
I don't
It's,
know if they're completely Southern because, like, I have those values. I grew up here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, depending on where you're from, Wyoming could be considered the South too. Like some people consider Wyoming the South, you know,
It's in the fucking middle.
middle of the country, but
Midwest.
it's yeah, I guess.
Oh,
but
but-
a lot of the same
but the-
values reside in that whole area. So
Yeah, like the thing is like you don't have to live in the South to have Southern values. It's just one of those things that like coming up through history, it was very well known in the South that you know, if somebody comes over to your house, you make sure that you have everything
Yeah.
prepared and
Yeah,
you take care
definitely.
of your guests. And, you know, that's a thing that's really lost anymore these days is like
Yeah.
just hospitality. It's not really a thing anymore,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
It's
Yeah.
kind of gross, actually.
It's
Yeah.
really gross.
Yeah. Thank you.
yeah,
But,
thanks, society. It is what it is. I
Yeah,
suppose.
I think the message of the song is fantastic. I think it's really cool of her to kind of get out of her comfort zone and go
Be comfortable
and
with
make
herself.
videos like this.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, she's only been doing this for a year, and she talks about in other music how she's had to deal with like suicide and depression and, you know, being evicted from her home and being homeless. And now within a year, her life has completely changed.
Yeah, which is
And,
good. That's changed for
like,
the better for sure.
Yeah,
so.
her thoughts on herself has changed. Like she's doing things that are better for her. And, you know, that inspires me as well as other people to go and make changes in their life and better who they are.
Absolutely.
Which
It's
I
good
think
to be
is
comfortable
important.
with yourself, and if you're not, it shows through. And
Really easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think she's got lots of bad bitch vibes.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And if you, yeah, I mean, I've picked that up for sure throughout watching her other videos. She's definitely got that bad bitch thing going on. Like,
Oh, especially
Don't
when
fuck
she's
around.
singing about Katie Noel.
that's yep.
I just love bad bitches. I love them so much.
Yeah, I think she's got that for sure. So,
Yeah. Well, if
anyways.
you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't really care. And go ahead and leave a comment down below of what you guys would like to see next. Okay, click that subscribe button and also click the bell. Become part of the
Notification gang.
Oh,
I
Kenna.
done fucked up. I sorry, I dissociated
done
and
fucked
was
up.
like, oh fuck, right after you all said it.
All scripted here at 307 Reacts. Every day, all scripted.
We will see you guys next time. Bow.
All right. Oh, God. I'm losing stuff here.